My name is George Buster Rhymes again, and this is tape 3. Today, I want to say that what I'm doing is very serious. I'm serious about people outside of myself. As a community involver, these are letters that I received from people who are incarcerated in our local jail. And we have had 30 deaths in that jail. But I'm concerned about people, and so I fight to make things better for not just for myself, but for everybody. The next poster you see is the living conditions in a local community here, wherein I brought this to the mayor and council to try and make living conditions better in this low-income area. Here again, these are pictures and my involvement in trying to bring a better world into focus. These was bats that was coming out of the apartments. I worked to try to get this fixed. A lot of them was, some of them was not. I just want to say to you that the 2 videos that you've seen earlier is all about helping somebody outside of me. I have these 2 dolls for the same purpose, to show it's not about me, but it's about all of the American people who have been wrongly terminated from Wal-Mart Stores Incorporated. This is not a game. You have never seen me smiling, smirking, criticizing anyone without cause. This is serious. People's lives are at stake. Children, parents, living under pressure, don't have any relief, can't get answers when they go to their employer or their supervisor. And it's sad. This is not a game. It's very serious. During the last 2 videos, I brought to your attention that I was wrongly terminated without training. I stated that I would never enter into Wal-Mart 4-week training program. This is take 3. I just want to say that today I want to talk to you about my second disciplinary action. I've already spoke of the pink slip that I got, wherein several people was working on one cash register drawer. And that was not the best way to do it. They corrected it. It proves that that pink slip that I got was unjustified if managers had done their job or simply listened to the workers. Now, before I go into my next disciplinary, I received my first evaluation. This is a copy of my evaluation. My first evaluation, I got excellent. Excellent. It exceeded what was required on my annual report, and I received a 60-cent pay raise. And I commended Wal-Mart in kind. These are the words I say short form in my area of comments. I like working for the company. However, I wish Wal-Mart would seek methods from associates to better their department and the company. It would be in the best interest of the company if Wal-Mart managers, assistant managers, and co-managers would listen to their employees and be more friendly towards associates. People perform better when they feel that their manager are totally concerned about their welfare. I also believe that workers need to be rewarded when they complete an outstanding job. This is what I responded to. Assistant Manager Frank Summerlin signed off on it November 10, 2006. That was my first evaluation. Then I received my first verbal coaching. And of course, when I received this coaching for not filling out properly ATF form 4473. 4473 is a firearm form wherein you sell a firearm. And it is a federal form. And I was called in for not filling one out correctly. And of course, I was given a verbal coaching. This is not what they gave me. I responded to this coaching. First of all, Jody, the department manager at that time, found an error that I made, and it was over 2 months later, she called me in, the store manager, assistant manager called me in to be coached. Now, to me, I was taught that when something like this happens, you try to do it as quickly as possible because the person could make more mistakes. But almost 2 months before I was called into the back to receive my first verbal coaching, and of course this was in 2006. Now, my response to that particular coaching is the reason for this typed pages here and here. Because to me, it too was very unprofessional. And if you ask anybody that worked at Walmart in our department, sporting goods, I was the one who found and reviewed the 4473s on everybody else. And I was not the department manager. Anybody that worked at sporting goods know I did that. I found mistakes on assistant managers, co-managers, and my associates as well. Fellow associates at that time. Nothing was done to them. It seemed like they were singling me out because it was getting close to assigning, in my humble opinion, a department manager. Maybe they didn't want me in the mix, I'm not sure. But this is what I wrote concerning the coaching for having 2 areas incorrect on a form that I had found on practically on every manager, assistant manager. Frank knows that. Assistant manager Frank, he knows that. I was somewhat the expert. I'm not boasting. I was that. I studied it. And furthermore, ATF form dealing with gun sales is not as serious as when I worked in security service up in the fence at Kelly. Well, I can't talk much about that, but it was in security service. These forms didn't frighten me. But anyway, and I admit it. I said my correction. I said I will do better in the future. And I said that I will pay more close attention to the forms. And I said that I would not rush, because I was rushing because they don't hire enough people. And do my job much better. That's what I stated. But down further I said, it appears that someone enjoys getting other people in trouble, because I have found errors with associates, assistant managers, and co-managers many times, and I never ever saw them get a coaching of any kind. Oh, by the way, I also got in here that when I was called to receive the coaching, my people, everybody in the store seemed like knew about it except me. And this was unprofessional, very unprofessional to me. I call it the lack of confidentiality. And I said that it was foreign. All this is what I turned in with that verbal coaching to Walmart. And they should have this in my personnel file. And what I did, I highlighted everything. I said managers failed to sign the forms when after guns were sold. I said that we had a firearms box that was not locked, and it was required by federal law that the identity of customers be secured in a locked filing cabinet, but it was not. For 2 years, I complained about that. But did anybody pay attention?